What's going on, guys? It is Friday, September 30th. Finally Friday. I needed it to be Friday. I needed it to be much later in the day on Friday. Actually, right now it's just fine. But I woke up late this morning. Oh, that is the worst feeling in the world, waking up late. And the funny part is, Beth didn't wake up either. And I woke up at 7:53. I needed to be at work at 8:15. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, okay, Beth, okay, we gotta get ready like right now. And she's like, why? I'm like, because it's late. No, it's not, I just woke up. I'm like, yeah, and you woke up late too. It's like, I was like, oh my God, things a 4-year-old doesn't understand. Oh God, oh my Lord. Oh, and that was just the half of it. I didn't even get a chance to turn the camera on. I just got in the car and just went. Thinking I got to work in 20 minutes. It's supposed to take 40 minutes to get there. It's like doing like 90. I'm like, there ain't no way I'm vlogging this. I shouldn't say that there's no way that I would vlog it. I just wasn't thinking about vlogging. I was just thinking about getting to work and doing what I needed to do because it's bad. It's real bad. I rolled in like at 5 of 9, right before we opened. Today, I want to show you guys a really cool remote that I got. And it's called the Ray Super Remote. And not Ray Romano, not Ray Charles Jr., not even Ray Liotta. None of those guys have anything to do with this remote. Just the Ray Super Remote. Yeah, I did that just to put pictures up of people that names were Ray. That's cheap laughs. I hope you laughed. I thought it was funny. So this thing is a universal remote to the next level. Now, I've tried a bunch of different Logitech remotes, and I know they just keep getting better, but when I wanted to get a remote, a universal remote, I would go out and I go, okay, I'm gonna get this Logitech. Because Logitech, from my opinion, was just, that was the only one that I've really heard people were happy with, somewhat. Here's my problem. I was like, okay, gonna take a look and see what Logitech has. And I know there's like super expensive, and then like it gets down to maybe like, you know, $200-300 bucks. And I would go out and look up online and research these, and I'd read all these reviews. This thing is awesome, super easy to set up, love it. And then I would read the negative remarks. Oh, difficult to set up, doesn't work, can't figure it out, broken, doesn't change the channels, doesn't find my TV. But so I would do this in cycles. I would say I'm gonna get one, and I'm just gonna pick one and go with it. Then I'd watch videos on them, and I'd do all this, and then I'd talk myself out of it because I go, there's too many problems, and I just would not pull the trigger. So eventually I did get one, and I had to plug it into my laptop or computer, which I did it on the laptop because I can sit in front of the TV and do it. And you program the remote, and I would do it, and my wife would be like, what are you doing? I'm like, programming the remote into the computer? I'm like, that's how you gotta do it. You set it all up, it's good to go. My wife never touched that remote. She hated that remote. And I could use it, things would stop working, I'd have to resync the TV, the cable box, the sound system. It was okay. But when it broke and didn't work, and I had to resync things, it was a pain in the ass. Now, I know Logitech has created some better products, but I just used this, and my wife never did. So that was kind of pointless. We still had all the other remotes around. However, when I heard about this remote, I was like, this thing seems pretty badass. All touchscreen interface, volume button, mute, and power button on the side. This thing is just awesome. Of course, it's a fingerprint magnet, you know, whatever. It's, you know, I think we've all become accustomed to fingerprints on our products. Just, you know, it'd be cool if I could get like a screen protector for it or something, but it would still get fingerprints on it. I'm not really worried about that. And the battery life is pretty good on it. I mean, I make sure I plug it in, you know, at the end of every night when I'm done using it. But I've gone a few days without charging it, and it's been pretty good. But, you know, it's certainly not as good as, you know, sticking batteries in the TV remote or the cable box remote and it would last for months. I mean, it's definitely not that good. But setting up was the easiest thing you could possibly imagine. My wife actually set it up. I actually watched her set it up and she figured it out. That's how easy this thing is. And she uses the remote. She actually uses it, and if there's a problem, she knows what to do, she knows where to go, because the interface is that simple that you can figure it out. All right, so I think what I need to do is just show you guys the remote and just get into it. So let's check it out.
Green Day. Hi, guys.
Something happens very special on Fridays at Best Daycare. Lollipop Day. Lollipop. Lollipop. Not gonna focus on the lollipop. Focus on the lollipop! There it goes. Lollipop. Lollipop. Can I open this? Ooh, this is butterscotch. How did you know this is my favorite?
No. But, Daddy.
Yeah? Do you want to unbox this for them? Okay.
I don't want it.
Beth is gonna unwrap the lollipop and give you her first impressions. Okay.
Here, Daddy.
Oh, gee, thanks. This is, ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna unbox it, or unwrap it.
Here, Daddy.
Oh. All right, so, what color is it? Is it like brown?
Yeah, it's brownish.
Yeah, on a white stick?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's why it's a lollipop.
Oh,
Daddy.
sorry. All right, so we'll give it a taste test.
Good.
Yeah, what's it taste like?
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch. Does that taste good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you give it 2 thumbs up? All right. Do you recommend this lollipop? Yeah. This is a Dum Dums lollipop for those who want to pick one up themselves. Dum Dums lollipop. Great. And this is butterscotch flavor. Right?
Tastes like butterscotch.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point. Giddy up.
Tastes like the same thing.
Yeah. Good job. All right, guys, so it's time to talk about the Super Remote. And this is it. This is the Super Remote that changes your TV forever. And, of course, you know, I've been using this for a while now. And it's called Ray, the Super Remote. This is how it came. And you do have your accessories. And they do give you a charging dock underneath. And I just threw it back in there just to show you guys what it looked like. And I have a plug already and all that good stuff. But it gives you a plug and a USB cable to be able to plug into the back of this. And basically, to charge your device, you just slide it right in there. And it gives like a little beep to let you know that it is on. It couldn't be any easier to set this thing up. I mean, this was just absolutely awesome to deal with when it comes to setting up. And so you actually have the ability to go through a couple different things here on the device. And, you know, I usually like to leave the date and the time on there. But this is your main screen, and you have the ability to add your devices on here. And for example, you know, TV, once I have the cable set up, you've got DVR on demand, got my Apple TV on here, and then you have some other options. As part of the remote, I added a Blu-ray player after the fact for my daughter, but you can simply go in to the ad, and you can actually add different things on here that are pre-scanned into here. So a Roku, Xbox 360, Philips Hue. I mean, the list is endless. And you can actually add your own shortcut as well if it's not on there, which is exactly what I did for my Blu-ray player. I actually scanned it in there and set that up by itself. And I wasn't joking when I said my wife could actually set this up. For someone who doesn't like technology really all that much, you have the ability to go in here and you can set up Wi-Fi to have your system connected to your Wi-Fi network for information, weather, and all that stuff. You can mess with your home screen here, move things around, TV content preferences. You can actually edit this. You can add movie channels to whatever you have on there. to give you the ability to search that, and I'll get to that in a minute. Whenever you're in somewhere, the menu at the bottom pops up to where you can power anything on separately, and you have the ability to go to any remote that you have on system. I've got cable, I've got my soundbar, TV, Blu-ray player, and Apple remote. So when you go into each box itself, you can actually change it and control the device. And again, super simple to get to on each instance. And when you're looking at the main screen here, you have the same things at the bottom. Be able to do that. So pretty much I live on this when I'm on watching TV and different things. I can go into my guide and do all that. Now there's a few ways you can get started. You could actually just turn the TV on, and that'll turn everything on, which you set by your controls to turn on exactly what you want to turn on by the main button. But my daughter loves to go into the kids section, and she can actually search through and find something that she likes to watch. Like for example, PJ Masks. The TV is off. There's nothing on right now. I can simply just hit PJ Masks, and what it's actually doing right now is it's turning the TV on, and it's actually changing to that channel and going to that show that she wants to watch.
I need somebody to look after him now. Me.
Oh, it didn't go there, but if you hit PJ Masks when it's on, it actually go to Junior. I don't know why it didn't go to that. Usually it does. But she gets to go right to her show. So she can come in here and search for something else that she wants to watch very, very easily. And for example, she wants to watch Bubble Guppies. It changes the TV channel, and it goes right to Bubble Guppies. So you can watch it. You can do the exact same thing for your TV, your DVR, your on-demand. You can actually go in, and I can go to my TV and look directly what's on my cable box right now from my channels to movies, so you can go through all the movies. Now, I have HBO and Cinemax, you know, the only things on there, so it's not going to show me things that I don't have, which is nice. And, of course, you've got regular cable. You know, Men in Black is on AMC right now. Rocky V is on IFC. And then if I want to go over to shows, TV shows, I can check out pretty much anything and everything that's on. Now, again, you can pick your channels that you want to show here as well. And I just like to leave everything on there because I just want to, you know, browse the TV and see what's doing. Kid shows, news, all the news channels, and so on and so forth. I mean, it's just endless on the things that you have on here to be able to go through. This thing is absolutely amazing. It's easy to use. I absolutely love it. And I don't really think you can go wrong for the I think it's $250 or $230 price tag that they charge for it. I mean, it's so much easier than any remote I have ever had in the past. I mean, you just simply, it's so intuitive to say, you know what, I want to navigate. I want to swipe through the channels on TV Guide, and I can do that. Or I can pick a specific channel number if I know it and go right to that. You know, and again, I have my play, stop, I can hit record. Now, the really cool thing is, if I want to just search and don't really want to use the remote, I can actually click on the guide, and the guide on the TV will actually come up, and I can actually swipe down through my guide and, you know, go down, go up. If I want to go later in the night, I can actually swipe over to go later in the time. You can go any preference that you like as far as using the remote to look at the shows, or you can go on the TV if you want to watch something bigger. You don't want to use the screen on here, or other people in the room want to see what's on TV, and they're not sitting next to you. Now, this also gives you full access, pretty much the remote that you have on your cable box. So that's the Ray Super Remote, and if you guys want to see me actually test it out by having my wife set it up, I would love to do a video like that. If you guys think you'd be interested in seeing that, go ahead and give this video a like, because I told her that's what I wanted to do. And she was like, I don't want to do that, I don't want to do that. I was like, look, honey, I was like, trust me, it would be awesome to see someone who doesn't enjoy technology prove that this thing really is for everybody. Folks over at Super Ray Remote, you guys made an awesome product. And I want to thank you guys for sending this out to me for a review. But comment down below if you have any questions. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, definitely subscribe. And I want to thank you guys all for the tremendous support. And of course, with that being said, till the next one.
See ya!